Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my first time going to be turning her on in this video, but I'm going to clean her first, how I'm planning to clean it, and also how I'm planning to season it. I'm going to season it with this from Blackstone. I got this on Amazon for $8. If you can get this somewhere cheaper, amen, but it's where I got it was Amazon. And it is Griddle seasoning and coat iron conditioner. So we got before and after. So for now, you guys are just gonna watch me clean it. If you guys want to skip along the video, you can. Let's see if I can get this camera steady. There you go. So the way I'm doing it might not be the way you do it, and again, everybody got their own way of doing things. I don't have her turned on because I don't want the greases that is on it to burn into the iron. So gotta clean off whatever grease that is from the manufacturer is taken off, so it doesn't burn into the material and ends up not damaging it, but makes it harder to season. At least this is what I've seen. I've done a lot of research, a lot of YouTube videos I watched, so I'm gonna go based off of their videos. If you guys have negative criticism and be very rude, don't put it in the comments below. It's just me cleaning off the top. But yeah, so they said this is going to be the only time you're going to use soap. It's the first time. After this, you don't use soap. You use water to clean off this. And what I want to explain is what it means by that is you're going to have this on like this. The heat's going to be on. You spray water on it. It's going to lift up all the grease. And with your scraper, you're going to scrape it all towards the back here. That's where you want all the grease and the leftover food to go to. But soap is what you're not going to be using. If you have to take the old seasoning off, I showed on my other video a kit that I bought so I can scrape off the seasoning and you can re-season it. So what they say on here, every time after you cook, after use, season it. Has all the instructions back here. It says to maintain seasoning, apply a layer thin after use, after cleaning. So every time you clean it, use a thin layer. You don't have to repeat the steps where it says repeat step 3 and 5 minimum of 3 times. So you don't gotta do that step once you already done it and you've used it multiple times. After every time you clean it, after every time you use it, just use a thin layer of this product. They do have other products you can use, like olive, no, it's not olive, it's avocado oil and some other oils that you can use on as your base layer for seasoning. By me, I'm not a professional, so I went strictly with Blackstone. So for right now, let me get this all cleaned up, and it'll be my first time turning her on, and then I'll explain to you step by step what I've been doing. So let me clean this all up and we'll be back. All right, so we're back from cleaning her up, drying it up. It has a little bit of the stain of the paper towel, but all soap is gone, rinsed it off, all dried up. Again, not perfect because I have like some sticky residue from being shipped, so that part didn't want to come off, but at least the top part is cleaned off. I guess that's from the tape that they was using. The tape that they used got stuck to the bottom. So I'll show you guys. Yeah, here's it's all sticky on the bottom. But anyway, so I'm going to turn her on for the first time. Never turned her on until now, so it's going to be a learning process for me. And it got to be put on high to do the now if it turned on, I wouldn't be able to know. No. Nothing. So I'm not sure if the bottle is completely tightened up. So let's try this again. I think they said something about that sometimes it takes a while to prime. Oh, I just had it on. I felt the heat. So yeah, we just gotta prime it until it actually wants to kick on. I had it on earlier because I felt the heat. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we'll show you guys now. So you're just gonna have to keep going until it primes and then it gets enough propane, because you can smell the propane. So right now, I don't know if you can see that, the flames. I doubt it, but it's on. So now it's going, so to do the next step, you gotta wait 10 to 15 minutes. And let me look at the time. So right now the time is let's put 6:45. So 10 to 15 minutes will be probably like 7 o'clock. And then I'll start doing the seasoning. As the time is going down, so like from you're waiting your minutes, this is going to change colors. So again, right now we're on max high. They say do not use bacon as your first coating of grease, because the bacon has a lot of salt. It has preservatives that can chew away the griddle or the iron. So you want other foods to be on there before you start using bacon or any type of animal fat. Well, I don't got much options other than I'm gonna do hot dogs, because I was gonna do a burger but the meat went bad. So I was gonna do the smash burgers, but that didn't work out. So maybe next time I'll cook, I won't put it on a video, but next time I'll cook me some smash burgers. But the next thing I'm gonna cook on here after I get it prepared and seasoned, then I'm gonna cook some hot dogs. But I'll just throw it on there for you guys to see the beginning process, and then I'll just end the video. But as I was cleaning it, I didn't use the drip tray. I don't think even for seasoning it I'm going to need the drip tray, but I'm gonna put it on just in case, so it wouldn't drip on the table. When I first cleaned it off, I also used water. I didn't have the drip tray. I just let it go run to the back because it's just soap and water, so it's not a big deal. Matter of fact, let's close this up. So it can hold heat. But yeah, so it's going to change colors. You can see a little bit changed. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's turning brown right here in the center. So just gotta wait 10 to 15 minutes. Even though I cleaned it, but you can start seeing the spots. So I did wipe it down, soap and everything, and you can start seeing these spots. Now those are the spots that I was worried about, so hopefully that doesn't make it more difficult for me to season it. If not, it'd probably do a base layer on top and it won't matter, but that's what I was worried about. That's why I definitely was trying to clean it off. So again, I can see it in the camera. It's starting to turn more brown. So that's the first layer of the part of the seasoning part, the beginning part. Again, wait 10 to 15 minutes, and then this is what we're going to use right here. So this stuff. So we'll be back once 7 o'clock hits. We'll be back and I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then I'll do every layer. I'm not going to do from beginning to end. The first one, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. The second round, I'll just show you guys how it looks like afterwards, and then the third round, show you guys what it looks like afterwards, and then I'll just end the video out then. So we'll be back once the 7 o'clock hits. All right, so we're back. So it's 7:05. Gave it a little bit more time. So going to grab a spoon. It's not gonna be perfect. They want a teaspoon of this, and I'm gonna put it all over. So this is how much I'm gonna put in. Hey Siri, stop listening. So we grab a paper towel and we're going to move this all around and get this all over the place. Maybe I didn't put enough, but I probably didn't put enough. And a lot of that went towards the back. So I basically put a very thin layer. This has some still on the napkin. We're going to go also on the front side. We're going to season as much as we can the edges. Also the top right here. We're going to do the back as well. Because we want to create a coating for it to not rust. Hopefully you guys can see. We want to get as much as we can of the griddle. And it does get very hot, this griddle. I'll show you guys the Fahrenheit that we're at with a gun. So again, we're going to get every part that we can. Try to grab where. And we're going to put the hood down. Be careful with this hood. It gets very hot, that hood as well. So I was testing it out myself. So we're also going to put it back here. We're going to rub some back here. And we're going to repeat this process there's other people that say 3 to 7 times. I guess it's just up to you, you know, how much you want to do, but it's more of just your preference. But basically this is just how you do it. And you're gonna make sure all that is there. So again, we're going to let that keep going. So right now you can see that it's smoking. So you're going to wait until it's done smoking. Once it burns it all off, then you're going to repeat the process. and you're just going to keep repeating it. It wants up to 1 to 3 layers before being used for the first time, and then after that, every time you use it, it's just one thin layer. So that's how it's just going to look like now. But we'll be back for layer 2 and then layer 3. After layer 3, you guys get the point. And then I'll just close out the video. Probably put some hot dogs in so you guys can see how it looks like, or how it cooks like. I'll just have to lower the temperature and wait for the temperature to go down before I throw the hot dogs in. Or to show you guys the gun. So since here all it has is high, and you would lower it from high down, and if you don't know the temperature, you want to know the temperature, like if you want to cook a food at a specific temperature, you can use a gun. So right now in the center, say we point it right dead center, we're at 428. It's jumping. Yeah, so it jumps. So just say 400 and it stayed at 423. So you can see. So with the gun, you can know more or less where you're set at for temperature, and you can, there's also going to be different heat spots on the grill. It's not going to be consistent at every edge of the griddle. So again, the center is going to be your hottest point. So again, a heating gun will be able to tell you more or less where you want the specific meat at and what temperature you really want this at. So again, for now, just gotta wait for this to dry up and then keep putting new layers. So we'll be right back for layer 2. So we're on the second round of conditioning it. It is still smoking, so we have to wait until it completely burns it out before I can do layer 3. Again, I'm not 100% sure how much layers I'm gonna put on this because it's already kind of dark. What time is it right now? I started this at 7:05. It's already 7:26. So, and I don't want to rush it, and I want to do it right. So I did my second layer. I did all of it, top, bottom, back, all of it's done. I just gotta wait for it to be done smoking. It's a little bit smoking, but not much. So I'm just gonna do round 3 and see if I like it. If I do, I just gotta wait for it to completely dry out, and then make my hot dogs, and then we'll be done with the video. So we'll be back for round 3. All right, so we're back. We did round 3. It's not much of a big difference from round 2, so it still looks the same. I'm not sure if I do another round. I'll probably just do one more for extra measure, but from round 2 to 3, it doesn't look any different. But once we come back, we're just going to throw some hot dogs down and then basically just close out the video. I'm not going to keep going. So again, like, I had to get new paper towels because these starts ripping. So with all the extra grease that's on here, you're going to do the outside, you know, the outsides, the tops, the back, all of it. You're going to do to create a protective coating. Also, it helps to become non-stick. So when you throw hamburgers on there, it's going to be non-stick. Hot dogs, anything you throw on here is going to be non-stick because of the coating that you put on here. So it will help it out. And the more you cook on it, the more non-stick it's going to become. So we'll be back once I throw the hot dogs on, and you guys get to see what more or less of what it looks like cooking with it. So we'll be back. All right, so we're back. We did 4 coatings. It's already getting dark out, so I gotta eat. My dog gotta eat. We're gonna eat some hot dogs mixed with his dog food stuff, but we're gonna see how it looks like. It's how it looks like with 4 coatings, but we're gonna see. I lowered it. I made sure whatever excess it had, I wiped it off with a clean napkin, so there is not a residue onto the food, because I don't know if it's gonna make the food taste funny with that conditioner, and I don't want it to be put onto the hot dog. So I grabbed a clean one and started drying it off, like whatever excess it had. I just took the rest off so I can cook and just make sure that there's nothing left, or at least not much. I mean, I would doubt that that's gonna be poison or anything on that conditioner, but it probably make the food taste funny. So let's put the hot dogs in. Now I do have it on low or medium. I mean, I can already smell the hot dogs right now as it is. My dog's definitely hungry. I'll show you guys him in a bit. Look at him. Every time I cook on the grill, because I got my other grill there, right there, that's charcoal though. So we're gonna do a comparison video of the food, how it looks like, how it tastes like, or something like that. But we'll do a comparison between charcoal and a griddle. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell people I'm a professional cook, because that's not even the case. I'm more or less a learner, but that's about it, me learning. I mean, learning how to cook is one, and also learning how to cook on a grill or griddle. I'm still in learning. That's why I said don't be so judgmental on my other videos when there's like stuff with me cooking, because someone that wants to learn is better. It's better than compared to a person that doesn't want to learn and is lazy and all they want to do is buy food from outside or buy food that they use in the microwave, which none of that is bad. But for me, if we got into World War III or there's anything happening to where it's a natural disaster, that I'm able to know how to cook food and how to season it, how to make sure that the food is cooked completely from, you know, out to in and it's not raw. So compared to somebody that doesn't cook, wouldn't know. So I know the grill right now is pretty hot, even though I lowered the flame, but it does take a while to lower the flame, or the temperature I would say. It did lower, but not as much. It does take a while, but you can see it does have like marks, like if it was charcoaled. It does still stick to the pan, because again, it's going to take a while for this to become non-stick. So you can feel that it's kind of sticky here. It's not completely non-stick, and it's just that's gonna happen over time. I wanted to make some smash burgers, but I didn't take care of the meat. I left it in the refrigerator and the ground beef went bad. It stunk. Not only did it have a look to it, but you always want to smell your meat, and if your meat smells spoiled, it's because it's spoiled. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're cooking. The dog can't wait to eat. He's hungry, I'm hungry. So if you guys like the video, put a like, subscribe to the channel. You guys got any questions, I mean, I'll try to help. If not, search it up on other YouTuber channels for all of this help, because I'm not a professional. But anyway, so subscribe to the channel, put a like. Everybody ride safe, drive safe. God bless, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.